Welcome to another week of the Fantasy Golf Gods podcast. We are your host. I'm Rusty Miller. That's Matt Jacobs.
What's up, guys?
We have a special guest of sorts, Justin Behringer.
I am special.
Behringer.
We're not really sure of his last name.
We don't fucking know his last
matters.
name. He is currently the past week's winner of the Fantasy Golf Gods podcast, so somehow he weaseled his way onto the show.
Champions find a way to get on, you know.
Go restart this.
We'll work on that.
Go restart this and I'm going to punch him in the face.
He's doing it on camera. So, yeah, what has a blooper reel?
What? You said it.
We have a special guest here, our good buddy, Justin Behringer.
That's close enough.
Behringer.
Behringer.
No N. Yeah, there you go.
Behringer.
Look me up on
Something.
everything.
Mainly Tinder and Grindr. But he has no Twitter.
That's true.
So
I have no grinder either, so.
but you do have a Tinder?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't know what either of those are, but it's funny.
They're hookup apps.
Yeah, but the grinder one is for people of homosexuality that like guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not on either, so I don't know. But so we are supposed to be talking about the Fort Worth Invitational. Used to be known as the Dean and DeLuca the last 2 years. The Colonial before that. It is at Colonial Country Club in Fort Worth, Texas. Hence Fort Worth Invitational. It's been there for
7,000 years.
yeah since '46 or something. So
Pretty close.
long.
Since we dropped the bombs.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure I picked that one up.
I think I passed out for a second.
So you remember when I told you I had to leave here at a certain time?
All right, well, let's get this done. You have to leave that part in there though.
No.
Why? What's wrong with that? You said 46. That's when we dropped the bombs. Just cut that out. Put like a little beep technical difficulties, and then come right back to it.
Well, if you watched last week, I took a shit and had to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Only it would be funnier if you had the little lines in it this time.
So, here's a...
That was that unprofessional.
Because we pick Asian players.
And we have an international fan base.
Well,
I mean, apparently
say
the
it was-
Japanese aren't very happy with us
I
right
didn't
now.
say it was good or bad. I just said
Since we dropped the bombs! USA! Woo!
it's just a statement. All right, come over here. Let's keep it going.
Dude,
Fucking hit the
I
thing.
literally
Let's keep it
almost
real.
passed out. I was laughing, so I gotta get a drink.
Wow.
It's like the Indy 500, and I have to say that because I'm from Indy and it's coming up soon. But celebrating like the 100th, 101 anniversary.
102nd.
102nd.
Yeah, 102nd,
Yeah,
yeah.
102nd. However, it's been going on for like 106 years, and there's been 4, 5, 6 years that it hasn't happened. So it's
That's
similar.
like everybody thinking George Washington is actually the first president.
Yeah, exactly. I forget who it was. No,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But anyways,
But,
back to golf.
So yeah, we'll start. I guess from Jordan down to about 10,000. Those guys. Talk about those guys.
You running this show now?
No, I'm asking. It's a
Yeah,
question.
so what we'll do
I don't
is we'll start at the... Unless I look at...
Is this your phone?
What was that noise?
I don't know.
What's that new noise?
Oh, I bet it's the shot phone.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the longest streak on tour for being in majors. Is that right?
Do you have one?
I don't really have one because I don't know where they line up and how much money you'd have left over. But if I had to just kind of guess some numbers, I like Scott, Kuchar, Johnson, and maybe Kisner or Chappell. I don't know exactly where they're at on numbers and how much that would leave you, but I like those guys.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Chappell's not in this field, by the way. So when I said earlier on my core four, It's going to be Kisner, not Chapel. He plays well here, though. Don't get me wrong.
Like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Fantasy Golf Gods. You can follow him on Tinder at
It's
J.
Grinder.
No.
It's Grinder at JBone22.
Hogleg.
Yeah. That's the one you told me to say, right? Grinder?
No.
Okay.
Tender, I think.
All right, guys.
Ginger?
I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, thank you for being a guest.
Yep.
We'll let the audience decide if they want to see you
Yeah,
again.
I'll put it up on a vote. Should
Yes.
Justin be able to come back? Yes or no?
Can I vote no twice?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna create.
He
fake
doesn't have.
accounts.
He doesn't have Twitter, so he won't be able to
Yeah, he can't
vote
find
for
it.
Oh,
himself.
that's true, yeah.
Well, this took a weird first turn.
Yeah, well, stay with us. It's only going to get
promise.
weirder
It's like,
from
it's
here.
like going out of bounds on the first hole right now.
Yeah. And good luck. And you remember when you asked if I cared if Justin was on the podcast?
Change your mind.
I changed my mind.